Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. Well, today we are gonna start a little bit earlier the live stream. I'm sorry, but well, I have some stuff to do today. Okay, so well, the title is very clear, right? So in very short term, very short term. Well, let me start. Well, we have a buy signal right now here in 4-hour chart. Here, yes, yesterday. Well, two candles before we have the confirmation here of this buy signal. And also I am expecting Bitcoin in the short term, I mean the next 24 hours, as long as above 3,500 around this level. I'm expecting you will see eventually a bounce be around $34,000, and that is my speculation, of course. But don't get me wrong, I mean Bitcoin is in downtrend, and also one day chart is very nasty. So around here, this area, that is the level I am looking for right now, of course in 4-hour chart, because we have now the entry. Now let me tell you something. In macro time frames, I said many times, this is not a very smart move if you are in short right now, or you are thinking to short, because you know right now the sentiment is Bitcoin to zero and everything to zero, right? But I don't think so, because you see, for example, here in 2021 February, in January, bounces from this area, this area, and this area, and this area. So what is the probability right now? The probability is higher, and we can expect maybe other move to the upside. So I'm expecting a break, yes, of course, but first, as I said before, I am expecting first a bounce, and after that we can start. I will start thinking, yeah, that the next short, potentially that could be the next short, and we will see Bitcoin breaking $30,000 finally. I have a very strong reasons for that, because weekly chart macro time frames are very clear. So that is the something like eventually I'm expecting. And yes, targets, well, first of all, $25,000 is gonna be the first target, and the second one, $18,000, and the lowest point I can see all this structure, if it's gonna break, around $14,000. That is the lowest point that I'm looking for Bitcoin. Okay, so but for now, I mean the next 24 hours, maximum 48, I'm speculating Bitcoin is gonna hold here in very short term, 4-hour chart, as I said before. And invalidations, very simple. If you see after 24 hours, yeah, this asset just in sideways here and it's not moving, and also the curve is testing the zero line here, well, it's a very good signal to get out. Yeah, cancel the trade, because this is just other sideways, just for continuation, and you will see a breakdown. Okay, so but of course today, I mean today we have a buy signal, a bounce, of course, a bounce, no reversals, not something like that. No, of course I am not expecting a reversal in long time, long time. Bitcoin has a lot of work to do, months I can say, you want to see a reversal. So right now here in 4-hour chart, and let me show you in 1-hour chart. In 1-hour chart we have this sideways, yes, between $3,000, 500 and 31. That is the area I'm gonna start looking for this bounce around this area. And as I said before, if we don't see this bounce in the next, yeah, maximum 48 hours, I will say, well, it's time to start thinking Bitcoin is gonna break eventually $29,000. Now, something very concerning right now here is, like, if you compare the price action right now here, right now this price action and the previous price action, Bitcoin actually, after $30,000 was tested, yes, you can see here massive moves to the upside, as you can see here, other many weeks here, yeah, and in average all the weeks, in one day you can see 25%, 22%, 17%, yeah, and also the breakout of 40%, right? But usually after 2-3 days. So now we are in the second day, and this bounce is not happening. So that what I'm expecting, well, Bitcoin is weak, yes, and you will see, I'm expecting to see something like this in 4-hour chart, and continuation, because the trend is your friend. And when you see something like this in 1-day chart, well, this is to the downside. Simple. Okay. So as long as Bitcoin is below the MA55, M21, I am not bullish anymore for Bitcoin. I mean, not bearish, but just the market, the trend is my friend, and the trend is to the downside. So just I'm waiting, and I am in long position right now here. I open a long position around, actually this area, around, let me check, around $31,000, 300. Yeah, around there. I am not planning to close anything because, as I said before, I will wait just for the momentum here. So if you are planning to short right now, be careful, be very careful. Why? Because usually people, they like to short this kind of places thinking like they will how can I say this, catch the capitulation, right? Something like this. And market makers, they know this, so be patient and just wait here, sideways here, in the next bounce here around the MA55. I don't know exactly, right now it's around 35. Around this area you can start thinking maybe with other to take other short position right now. And now if you are in long position right now here and you are still in red, this is the time you will have another opportunity to minimize your losses. For example, you are around here at $35,000, but you didn't manage your position. If I am right with this projection, you will see, you will get a chance to get out. Yeah, if you see the Bitcoin moving to this area, it's not to the moon. Okay, it's not to the moon, it's not something like that, it's just a bounce. Simple. Okay, now in the very short term, 1 day chart, I'm done. I finished with my technical analysis. Let's talk about the 2 day chart, because we have a new close, ADX about 23 level, and expansion is happening right now. As you can see here, the blue to green, so that means more pain to come. Yes, I am expecting Bitcoin is gonna crash hard, very hard. Yeah, so maybe next week, maybe next week, or maybe this Friday, I don't know. I cannot tell you exactly the date because I didn't bring my crystal ball. But the only thing I can tell you right now is the expansion, the volatility is expanding right now into the chart. So the next 2 weeks from right now, you can expect more downside in general. Any bounce you see here is a short for now. Now, let's talk about the 3-day chart here. 3-day chart expansion phase, as you can see here, ADX positive here, and also we have the slope negative here for the curve. And well, we will be losing the exponential here. So in general, very bad. I'm expecting continuation. I mean, all this month continuation. Eventually, we will see $29,000 breaking. Okay, 5-day chart. We have a new close, and well, yeah, $28,000. Maybe you can expect a bounce here around $28,000. I don't think so. Historically speaking, this moving average in 5-day chart just one time was working fine, but I am not very confident about it, because as you can see, the back testing of this is very bad. So if you see Bitcoin testing $28,000, I am expecting actually a breakdown of this place. Okay, so also weekly chart, same as yesterday. Now it's around $22,000, around there. So many people, they are looking for this right now. So it's gonna be very interesting if we see Bitcoin test in this area, maybe next month. Okay, so I think I'm done with my technical analysis. Let me see with 12-hour chart, 12-hour chart for the Bitcoin. Very bad, very bad. ADX positive here, 45 is running very hard. So the next bounce you will see here, if we have that bounce in the next 24 hours, well, my friend, is your last chance to get out of the market if you are in a bad trade. Okay, that is my humble opinion, of course. That is up to you, but in my case, the market is for shorts right now. Okay, so any bounce, as I said, if you see a bounce, it's gonna be a sell. And the biggest reason why I'm saying this, because very sad, but we don't have bullet ranges on the chart. We got this invalidation here, so there is no bullish. So that means, in general, you can say the probabilities to the downside are higher. So be careful, careful. Now, okay, So I think I'm done with Bitcoin. As you can see, it's very simple because we don't have any setup right now. The only setup I have right now here is 4 hour chart, and that's it. Okay. Okay. So let me see. What's your long-term strategy? My Leo, please, if you gonna go early, say in the announcements. My friend, I am not financial advisor, and also I am not offering signal. I am not signal provider. Okay, I'm sorry. So here we are for learning and studying here. Okay, so I invite you to learn and study and improve yourself as a trader. Okay, so let's continue. Now let's talk about the USDT dominance. What we can see. Well, new ETA. Remember, I said before. Yeah, last night we have this impressive new ETA 6.6% for USDT dominance. You see, new ETA in weekly chart super bullish, super bullish. So I am very bullish, and remember what I said before. When you see the new ETA here, Bitcoin eventually is gonna break $30,000. So in some point around here, this point between 7-8, I'm gonna start looking for. I'm gonna be very bullish for in macro time frames for all the market actually. Why? Because we have a bearish divergence in progress. The bad news, it will take some months. Yeah, because this weekly OBB super healthy, super healthy. So we'll have more pain. Someone asked me last night, in which phase you are thinking we are in the bear market? I think we are in the middle phase. Yeah, I think so. But that is my opinion, of course. Okay, so in the very short term, 4 hour chart, because we are looking for a very short term bounce right now. I am looking for this bounce. Look at this. We have sell signal here. We have sell signal right now, range, yes. So this is just a pullback and continuation to the upside. Yeah. So if you see something like this, well, that means Bitcoin is gonna break down. Now, in 1 day chart, we don't have bear divergences here. We have the ADX positive here, and also the curve is higher than the previous one. We don't have bear divergences right now here, so maybe just some sideways here, and eventually, if any pullback you see here is just a bounce continuation to the upside. I believe today chart is the same thing. Yes, expansion phase in volatility. 3-day chart, very bullish, impressive. I am very bullish on this asset. 5-day chart, well, I think you can see it, right? So no, my friend, this is not the bottom, in my personal opinion. So, as I said before, this is not new. If you are watching this live stream since maybe a long time, I mean, a couple months, we were ready for this, right? We were waiting something like this, so now we are ready. We are there, and I'm very happy, right? Very happy because you can see macro time frames is the most, in my personal opinion, okay? And price action, of course. Now, let's talk about the close the 5-day chart. The 5-day chart, as you can see here, something very important right now here. Technically speaking, invalidation in bullish divergences in 5-day chart. So very bad news for Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is gonna break in the next 5 days, I mean maybe next week, you see breaking 29, you will see the slope getting negative here in OBB, and well, continuation to the downside. So something like this, something like 2018. Remember, every time when we see Bitcoin breaking the zero line in OBB in weekly basis, you will see a catastrophic pain in volume. So we are just starting in the chart. Okay, so just get ready. Okay, my friends, I think I'm done with Bitcoin. I don't have anything to say. I mean, no more, because the only thing I'm looking for right now is a very short-term time frame trade. That's it. Same technical analysis as yesterday in 1-day chart in macro time frames. So it's very bad. Let me show you something else. The monthly, if I can tell you right now, based on the price action, there is a very high probability you will see this month tested $25,000 this month. There is a very high, but based on just on price action. I mean, if I just remove this, and the moving average here, if I see this, there is a very high probability you will see, well, monthly just using this, well, I'm gonna start looking for a big bounce. I mean, macro time frames. I'm talking about around, yeah, $13,000-14,000 in monthly basis. But of course, it's in the long term. In weekly chart, let me show you here. First, I can see a bounce, of course, but the bounce you will see here is gonna be the next short. Yeah. So, well, I think I'm done with the technical analysis for Bitcoin and USDT dominance. Sorry. Okay. So let's talk about. If you want to talk about altcoins, we can talk about it. For example, now we have the. I think all the people they are talking about this is Luna, right? Luna. Okay, let's talk about Luna because Luna is doing something impressive, something like my friends. I told you. I told you. Yeah, and they banned me from the Discord group. They banned me, but it's fine. Never mind. So this, as you can see here, this is looking more like a capitulation for this asset. Yeah, but let me show you something. Okay, just using pure price action. Here we have the first confluence, and the second one is this one. Okay, any close below $13, you will see a full leg down all the way to $4. Yeah. So in average, in upper markets, you will see your favorite coin crashing around 98%, within 95, 98. So from the bottom, from the top to the bottom, around around $4. That is gonna be the next area. Any close, I would say maybe 12-hour chart closing below 13. Please, if I am saying this, don't go short because it's very bad idea. Okay, I am not financial advisor, please. Okay. But you see any close, I mean, maybe 12-hour closing below $13, you will see full leg down to $4, and from there I am expecting a very strong bounce. Yes, yeah, but yeah, looks like this area is gonna break, and this is the last hope. Any close below $4 for Luna, game over, and you will see around 40 cents. But as I said before, in the macro time frames, as long as Luna is Luna, as long as it's holding this level around $4, this is a very catastrophic correction in macro time frames. It's something like I want to see for Bitcoin, honestly. Yeah, something like I want to see for Bitcoin, same as 2018. So, well, that's it. Okay. Okay. So, yes, sorry, but I couldn't. Sometimes I do it, but today I am a little bit busy. That's why I have to do this earlier. Okay, so let's talk about the one-day chart for Luna. One-day chart for Luna. Let me show you here. Moving. Okay. PPR. Okay. Yep. Luna. The last hope for bulls is for $13. This is the level, and after that, any close below here, you will see, well, full regression. And actually, I'm gonna tell you right now, this asset is gonna break. This asset is gonna break. Yeah. One-day chart above is the level. Let me see. The level is around 28. Yeah, it's just starting actually. 20 around. Yeah. I mean, eventually this week you will see maybe $4. Yeah. In the next 2 days, if you see the ADX closing about 23 level in 2-day chart for this asset and it's expanding, there is a very high probability you will see $4 for Luna in the next maybe just couple days. At this rate, maybe. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. Okay, let me see the comments. What is my long-term strategy? Just got my job today, looking for a good way to average in. Well, I don't know. Look, if you are in my channels, I have some private channels in for trading, one-day chart, and other for investing. So it's up to you. You can join there. I mean, you are free to do it. Of course, you don't. I mean, you don't want it. It's okay. But I think you will get a better idea how I'm trading every day in the markets. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, Leo, do you know how I can short bit? I have no idea, Bebo. Sorry. All those your group include. Okay, Dragon 1. Let me explain. First of all, I have some channels, private channels on Patreon. They are just for supporting. I mean, if you subscribe to my channel, it's like you are just supporting this channel to keep posting content on the live stream. That's it. Okay, but they are just for education. I mean, if you want to study, if you want to share your technical analysis and learn, for example, the system I'm showing you right now here, and of course my way of trading, you can join and you can support the channel. So we have I have different channels, some for crypto, some for stocks, for long-term investors, and also for short-term, right? Well, not short-term, swing traders. But the only thing I don't do is scalping. Okay, I was doing that long time ago, and no thank you, no thank you. I will never do it again. Okay, so I am swing trader. Okay, so maybe you can search something in the Patreon page, and if you find something like is interesting for you, you can join. I would appreciate it. Right? Thank you for your support. Okay, I'm looking. Kevin, I'm looking for short-term bounce, 1 hour chart, concern. Okay, Kevin, I think you can watch the beginning of this live stream because I explained my setup. In 4 hour chart, I am looking for longs too, the same. Or you can wait for the end. Sorry, in the end of this live stream, I'm gonna do the recap, and you can check my technical analysis there. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, mana. Okay, mana. Please tell me which time frame. Okay, so I'm gonna check weekly chart because I think micro time frames are more important right now. Okay, mana. Well, first of all, we don't have any buy signal right now here. Of course, this is continuation. The slope is negative here. The ADX is crossing the 23 level, so that means all this move here is losing momentum. Yes, but that doesn't mean it's gonna crash more. No, it depends on your goals, right? If you are long-term investor on this, well, your mana is around $0.80, $1 between $1 0.80 is the level. I will start looking for maybe accumulation phase, but it's too soon. It's too soon, especially for Bitcoin. I am expecting we will see more pain in the markets. So I will say wait for confirmations first. So this is the first level, and the second level is usually based on my experience is the bottom of the range around here, around 0.50 in the long term. Yeah, but this is a very clear downtrend confirmation. We have reversal, and yep, we have the sell signal here a long time ago. Yeah, here around January 2022, sideways, and now finally resolution of this downtrend. Okay, so GRT. Let me see GRT. Okay. Well, this is a very healthy, powerful downtrending weekly chart. Yeah. Yeah. Testing MA21, MA21, and now look at this. Breaking the lowest point of the range. Any close below 0.26 this week. You can expect other leg down. And first level 0.15, and after that 0. I'm kidding, but yeah, I mean, very close to 0, like million around here. Okay, so I'm kidding. I don't want to scare you. Okay, just watch the last hope for this asset is around 0.15. If you see 0.15 breaking around this area, yeah, well, good luck. Okay. Okay, so let me see. In Luna ISO, that means okay. Cab, what is cab? Kaba, I think it's Kaba, right? My friends, I strongly recommend you don't trade altcoins right now. I strongly recommend, especially don't trade altcoins. Yeah, especially when Bitcoin is in a very heavy, not just one day, weekly reversal. Weekly downtrend. Okay, I still recommend you don't do it. If you are trading futures, okay, yes, but at least you have maybe 1 year or two trading in the markets, maybe yes, and also you have a very good risk management. Okay, maybe. Okay, so let's talk about 1 day chart in Kaba. I think it's this one. So well, you are in the lowest point of this area here. Yeah, it's around $2.70. Any close, I will say today, any close below here, you will see full retrace all the way down to $1 with 60 around here. This is the area I'm gonna start looking for a very strong bounce here, and this is a sideways market, as you can see here, very choppy market, and this break could be the trigger for a massive downtrend in macro time frames. And that is gonna tell you what? Weekly chart. Weekly chart is gonna tell you the direction. Well, my friend, this is the beginning, right? We have rejection, rejection, and new low here this week, potentially here. The next bounce, and after that, 0. Okay, simple. Okay, so let's continue with other altcoins. Okay, let's talk about well, Cardano. I saw this 0.50, almost my target hit is 0.57. I am expecting 40, eventually 0.10 around there, but little by little, step by step. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. Let me see Bitcoin, because I am trading Bitcoin right now, of course. Let me see. 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. Yeah, it's still good. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. Let me see the comments. Okay. Bebo, I know there are some coins they are not following Bitcoin, but at least 90% of all the markets, all the crypto altcoins, sorry, all the altcoins will follow Bitcoin. Maybe some of them they will not follow, but right now I think it's very difficult. Why I'm saying this? Because you can check total 2. In total 2 you will get the information, right? Here in total 2, where is total 2? Here. Look at this. We have weekly chart here, massive reversal here, losing the previous low, and I am looking for this as this in weekly chart around 600. Around here, I am expecting a bounce, something like this. This bounce, people will say to the moon, right? The bottom is in, blah 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 blah, and I'm gonna wait for you here, short in the market again. Okay. So in general, I think it's not a smart buying right now altcoins. I think all the bounces you can see right now for altcoins is just for minimizing the losses, if you are in loss, of course. Okay, let me see. Phil, very strong chart. Okay, it's testing the lowest point right now here. If you ask me buy here, maybe you can do it by your own risk. Let me see here. ADX positive here, slope negative here in curve. There is a very high probability you will see maybe a bounce here, but eventually you will see a breakdown here. I'm expecting new lows around here. Yeah. The reason for this, my friends, is because I am not bearish. Just I'm following the rules, right? My rules. ADX positive here, curve, the slope is getting negative here, the momentum is to the downside. Okay. Okay, so what is your stop loss? I closed that trade. Yesterday. I closed at $32,000 around there. Yeah. How I manage my risk, it is not that simple. I think it's not like it's a difficult question because it depends on the market conditions. But I have some strategies I follow usually for this. Let me try to explain here. Maybe I can do it. I can help you a little bit with this. Well, first of all, for my stop losses, I am using volume profile. Yes. And usually when you need to identify where is the area of demand and area of supply. Yeah. This is area of supply, area of demand. So usually your stop loss must be below the area of demand here, the lowest point. That is gonna be the area. In general, right? Maybe in the Discord you can get more details. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, Bitcoin is still good. Let me see 1 hour chart. Yeah, around $32,000 maybe in the short term. More, maybe 34, maybe an extension in 4 hour chart. Okay, let's continue with other coins. Bitcoin dominance, very concerning, very concerning. when I thought I saw everything in the markets, I think because, well, you know, right? I am doing this for some years right now. This is the first time I can see right now weekly chart here, 1 year of consolidation in the lows for Bitcoin is very concerning. Very concerning. If Bitcoin right now is in downtrend and this asset is start expanding, all your altcoins, well, be ready. One moment. I am thirsty. I would say around July, when you see, actually no, by the end of this month, look at this. Testing the zero line here, holding area of demand. This is like this, and the most concerning thing, my friend, here is the volatility. Volatility is super, super, super low. And this is the first setup. It's the first time I can see this setup in the lows. I saw this in the highs around here, well, not the highs, but here, and look what happened. Yeah, 30% up. So this is the first time I can see this setup, and based on the chart, of course, accumulation. So my only one conclusion is, well, first of all, you don't know how to read this. Let me explain. Alt season here, Bitcoin season here. Okay, so you want to accumulate Bitcoin altcoins. In general, it's very good idea when you see this as Bitcoin dominance is very high, in sideways in the highs here, and potential reversal. When in this reversal, you will see the altcoin season at least maybe 1 year. Yeah. When you see this, for example, here Bitcoin was in sideways, and here was your bull market in 2017, and here bull market. And let me clear this chart here. Here bull market in 2017, bull market in 2020, 2021 here, and bear markets around here in 2018, 2019 around here, sideways markets in 2019, and here bear markets. You can expect bear markets in this year, maybe part of next year. Okay, that is the conclusion I can tell you right now. Of course, that is my opinion, of course, right? I can be wrong. So, but let me tell you something here. This asset is contracting. We're gonna get a buy signal maybe in 2 weeks, around 2 weeks. So, because the volatility is very low, the break here is gonna be explosive. That's why I want to see Bitcoin in a very healthy uptrend, if that happens. Because if you see Bitcoin in a very healthy downtrend, well, Bitcoin to zero. Bitcoin to zero. Now I want to show you something I missed last time. In the monthly, we have the RSI. Remember, I use sometimes RSI. I want to show you this. Bitcoin is testing the. Remember what I said, right? Bitcoin is testing the zero line. Finally. Yeah, here. This month, any close this month below the zero line here in 50 level. Technically speaking, in monthly basis, we are in a bear market. Okay, and in average, we are gonna be around here, maybe 4 or 5 months from this point and this point, around, well, actually 6 months. Here, this point and this point, yep, around between 4 and 6 months, around there. And you can expect something like something similar. Well, around maybe, yep, November. Remember, right? November, December, January, around there, we will see the end of the bull market. The bear market. Okay, but technically speaking, following the rules, because rules for me are the most for trading. Well, we are in a bear market. Yeah, and also we have a beautiful bear divergences in monthly for many indicators. For example, on this point, this point, and this point, and this point, and this point and also we have in the weekly chart. I think the weekly chart they already play out when Bitcoin was testing the MA21. I think so. Now I think the bear divergence in monthly they are playing. Yeah. Now the question is if the MA55 is going to hold. Historically speaking, yes, it's holding. But the biggest difference between this price action and this one, in this price action here and here, we didn't have bear divergences in monthly. That is the problem, right? Because here we don't have bear divergences here. We don't have anything. Very healthy. Very healthy. Here is nasty. So let's see. Okay. So I think of technically we are in a bear market, and weekly chart, let me see the weekly chart here. Yes, rejection here. Yep. Usually the bottom for Bitcoin in weekly chart using just RSI is when, not because it's oversold, of course not. Historically speaking, is between 30 to around here. Extremes around between 30 to 25. Around there is the when you will see potentially the bottom of the bear market. So weekly chart losing the previous low here of January 2022 today. So any close this week, you will see continuation this month and maybe next month, and that means the probabilities to see Bitcoin breaking 29 are very high right now. Bitcoin to the moon, right? Yeah, Bitcoin to the moon. Okay, so I think I finished. Let's see other altcoins. I wanna see something interesting. Okay, continuation to the downside. Downside X Infinite here. Same target, $6 is the long-term target for this asset. Ensure. Wow, impressive, right? Impressive. I think the last long here, someone asked me a long time ago here, was around here, and after that, I think it was here, and after that rejection. Impressive crash. Ape. Any close this week below $9 with 50 cents around this level, you will see, well, zero. Let me see here. Yes, any close below $9 this week, you will see continuation. I don't know where, because I don't have more price action here. It's too new. I don't know. Okay, let me see. For example, I want to check other coin that I didn't see for a long time. You have any suggestions? Please let me know. Okay. Yeah. iOS is doing something like I didn't expect. Look at this. My God. Okay. Historically speaking, usually thinking about the previous markets, 2018, the bottom was at $1 with 50 cents, $1 with 60 cents, and now we are testing here. The question is if iOS is gonna hold this area. First of all, I'm expecting a bounce, yes, but any close, I would say below 1.60 this week or any week. I mean, at least 2-3 months. If we don't see any, at least as long as we don't see any closing weekly chart below there, well, for first time this asset is gonna break the macro range is here, and well, this is not gonna be good. It's not going to be good. Okay, so but first of all, as a trader here is with me. As a trader is with me here. I am expecting first a bounce. Yeah, I am not saying buy. It's up to you, but this is the best price in iOS, historically speaking, you can find. Now we have, let me see here, RSI, let me delete this. We don't have bullets divergences here, ADX positive, okay. Okay, I think the best trade is just waiting for some icons. It's not the best time. Okay, yeah. NG, let me see here, same thing, testing the previous low here, maybe a bounce here, yes, but in general, correction. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm done for today with altcoins, and yeah, I think so. Let me see. Okay, recap for Bitcoin. 4-hour chart for Bitcoin, because it's the only time frame I'm looking for right now. Bitcoin is, we have this buy signal right now here in 4-hour chart. If in the next 24 hours you don't see Bitcoin moving to the upside, I mean testing at least this area around this area in the next 24 hours, let me tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to cancel my long position here and be ready. Why? Because this is just going to be sideways and continuation to the downside. The next 24 hours, you will see the curve testing the zero line here. Yes. if you don't see Bitcoin moving to the upside in this bounce, you will see new lows for Bitcoin, more panic in the markets. Okay, so that is my technical analysis. If you have any questions, just let me know. And thank you for all your support, guys. Thank you for all your support, because the channel actually is getting better. It's getting better, little by little. And that's it. That's it for today. I think. Do you have any comments? Any questions? Stocks. Yeah, I was missing stocks. SP500. I think the level was 3,950, around there. I was looking for a bounce. Let me see. Yes, I think so. Yes, 900. Yeah, 3,950, around there. I was looking for a bounce here. Yes, around this area. But oh my God, it's so weak, so weak, so weak. And this is gonna break down. This is gonna break down. This is gonna break down. Yeah, definitely this is gonna break down. ADX positive here. This is gonna break down. 3,955, around there in this box. Okay, based on my conclusion, take care, and don't get too greedy. Okay, I think buying the dip right now is not a good idea. It depends, right? As a holder, maybe for you it's okay. I respect, but not for me. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow. Okay.